morning and out to school. The teacher is teaching the golden rule. American history and practical math. You study them hard and hoping to pass. Working your fingers right down to the bone. And the guy behind you won't leave you alone.
My name, Jerry Higgins. Probably not too many people know that Norm and I roomed together after high school, and we're working our way through college, gaining a little knowledge, and we had a place in Newington, Connecticut. It was over a laundromat. It was neat. It was a stone building. It had a stairway going up. It had a skylight. It had a bar, built-in bar, and it had one bedroom, and Paul Lacroix was with us, so there was three of us. However, we did complete one dream. We wanted to have a fully stocked bar, and so we did stock the bar, and then one of the guys that helped us stock it was a guy named Dave Evanson. He said, I want to go in with you on this because, you know, we have parties. It'll be neat because a lot of people come and it'll be a great time. And then what we do is we just restock it after the party. We thought it was a great idea, so we did have one party, and all the booze, I think, was gone. Not only that, but we had Artie Johnson, yes, saying, Artie Langdon, excuse me, Artie Johnson came later. Artie Langdon saying, I'm not drunk, as he did whatever he did over the balcony outside on the stairway. But we had a great time. We didn't have to restock the bar because after that, the owner of the laundromat down below said, get those guys out of the building. So it was a short time together in that location. We had to move to New Britain after that and change our names, but it was a great time. And I now have a fully stocked bar at home, but I have fewer parties than I used to.
I'm Nancy Knott. I used to be Nancy House. And Norm, you and I and Jerry Higgins got into more trouble than probably most of the kids in school because you and Jerry were always telling jokes, and I would somehow fill in some part of it or laugh or whatever, and the teachers got very irritated with the three of us. And there were many people like Mr. Sperry and Mr. Callahan that would have liked to have us not to be together. But, you know, that's how it was because we were good friends and we somehow sat together. And you'll be my friend forever.
It's Bruce Johnson, live in Orange, California. And I believe Norm sang in our group, the Ceramics. We sang In the Still of the Night, Get a Job, Get a Job. Now you're going to ask me who the group is, I can't think. But we worked on that. So we had, 3 or 4 songs we could sing together. and we did okay. We didn't make the big time, though. In the still of the night, I love you, all of my mind. And so forth. Because I love you so. A lot of fun. Some of us would go to Hartford down the South End, and we'd go to the theater. And the theater was where we saw all the rock and roll, the latest rock and roll acts. You could walk in for a couple of bucks. We got a chance to meet the guys that were singers after the end of the show. It was a wonderful time. Wonderful memories tonight.
I'm Pat Alden Dunham, and I live in Gulfport, Florida now. And I remember that Norman was a good guy. Everyone liked him. And I remember, and I don't know why, but that I remember us calling him the professor. He was a good student, and I know that I've seen pictures of him with a pipe when he went to the Washington trip. And I don't know if he really smoked the thing, but he was, like I said, very masculine, grown up for his age. And those are the things that I remember about him.
My name's Anita Osick. I was Anita Coffey when I was going to high school. And I now live in the northeast Georgia mountains. He was one of the most supportive guys. He had more empathy for a teenage male than practically anybody else. He always gave the impression that he really enjoyed people. Didn't take sides, listened to each side, was non-judgmental for anybody at all. And that was one of the great things about knowing your dad. I mean, he was a true joy to know.
It's like set up with no rhyme.
My name is Hal Smith, and I live in Van Cleve, Mississippi. In retrospect, one of the main things I remember about Norm was his singing group they had. You know, we used to have these shows and everything. These guys would get up with a doo-wop, bop, bop, doo-wop, bop, bop, and they'd sing up there, and old Norm be up there stamping his feet and everything like that. And I mean, it was like a real rock and roll show back in those days. And that's probably one of the most, I don't know why I should remember that more than anything else, but I